Oh, I slept pretty good. Time for day 2. Let's get going.
Are we there yet?
Wake up. It's time to go adventure. Wake up, Matthew. Wake up. You ready for adventure today, Alyssa?
Yeah.
Alright, we are at the Hoh Rainforest. Took a long time to get here, but man, look at this scenery. So we basically just walked out of our car and there's a little creek next to the parking lot. We haven't even gotten to the visitor center yet because it's so cool just seeing all the moss and everything over here. Alright guys, let's go to the visitor center.
Olympic National Park has got to be one of my favorite national parks. It's just amazing. There's so much diversity in the ecosystems and in the plants and animals that live there. It was created in 1938 by Franklin D. Roosevelt and is over 900,000 acres in size. It was later declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1981. It's an amazing place. If you ever have a chance to visit, you need to do it.
Cool bridge. No, Matthew, don't. Look at this pretty stream. So awesome. Look at these trees. Just coated in moss. This place is so cool. This moss just everywhere. Look at that. You can't even fully really appreciate it on film. This river is awesome. Come on, Brooke.
So let's talk about drones for a minute. So you may have noticed in this video that there are not many drone shots. In fact, there are only 2 the whole video. This is not because I didn't want to fly the drone. In fact, we visited some places it would have been amazing to fly the drone. However, we were in Olympic National Park for almost this whole video, and flying in a national park is illegal. So I actually flew a drone commercially in my last job. In fact, I'm a licensed drone pilot. Whether you're a licensed drone pilot or not, you can get into a lot of trouble if you do not understand the laws and regulations, especially regarding airspace. So how do you know where it's legal to fly? So there are many apps out there that help you discover where it's safe and legal to fly. I've tried almost all of them, and the one that I use and want to recommend to you today is called Airmap. They aren't paying me to say this is just my experience that I'm sharing. Airmap for me is the best app to show me where I can legally fly because it notifies of airspace restrictions and a whole other slew of things. I love that in this app you can select what type of flying you're doing. So for a licensed pilot like myself, if I'm flying under the Part 107 regulations, I can specify that in the app and it'll update the map accordingly. For hobby flyers, which I'm guessing most first-time drone enthusiasts and YouTubers are going to fall under that category, you just select Fly for Fun, and it will list all the airports and other places you need to call and notify before you fly. Travel tip of the day: if you get a drone, fly it legally. Airmap is a great tool to do just that.
Alright, just hiking along Spruce Nature Trail. That's a cool one. Check this out. This tree fell over and died, and there's a new tree growing out of the top of it.
So we started to notice this everywhere. There were dead trees that had other trees growing out of them. And it actually turns out there's a name for it.
Emma, explain that. Explain that to me. What are we looking at here?
So, a big tree, or any tree, falls over, and then more trees start to grow on the rotting log because there's lots of nutrients in it, and once they all grow up, they're all in a row because they grew all on the same log.
Those trees are all in a row because they all grew on that same log. That's cool. Trail is totally muddy, so I have to walk on this log. Oh, Matthew had to go get in the mud. All right, Brooke, here we go. That was muddy. I'm glad we didn't get in that mud. Hey guys, you guys ready to go to the beach?
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
All right, we're headed out of the Hoh Rainforest.
Finally!
And Matthew's very ready to go to the beach, so that's where we're headed next. Going to the beach. Don't get on that edge, Matthew. Come on, Ellie. All right, let's go. All right, one more quick hike before we leave. Hall of Moss is apparently very cool. We've seen a lot of moss already, but apparently this moss is extra special, so. The Hoh Rainforest. Sliced log, Brooke. Come here. Alright, well, we finished with Hoh Rainforest and now we are beach hopping. We're at Ruby Beach right now. Gonna go check it out, looks pretty awesome. Wow. Look at that view. This is gonna be a cool beach. Whew. Look at this place. Alright. Wow. Where should we go first? Let's get over the logs and then we'll go explore more. Let's go towards those sea stacks. Dangerous log crossings. Oh my gosh. Woo. You like those rocks? Some good rocks? Matthew, wear your pants.
I just rolled them on.
Okay, roll them down. Is that water cold, Emma? Is that water cold? Alright, so we have a bit of a problem. We want to get over to the cool sea stacks, but there's a river in the way, and Matthew and I are not wearing rain boots. So we're gonna try and construct a bridge from some logs here. See how it goes. Let's try and use those logs right there. All right, we couldn't construct a log bridge, so we're just wading across, and it is so cold. Oh, I can't feel my feet anymore. It hurts, Emma. Ow! Oh, that hurts so bad. All right, beach trip cut short because Ellie fell in the river and is soaking wet now. So, and Brooke's been eating sand. So, I don't know, the adventure might be over for today. We were gonna hit up another beach, but now that Ellie has no dry clothes, that might be the end of it. Oh, I waded across that freezing river just to turn around. You okay, Ellie? It's a good thing we brought those snow clothes, huh? Alright, we're gonna try one more beach. This is a Tidepool Beach. Luckily we had a bunch of snow clothes in the car, and so Ellie is wearing full like snow bib and everything for her clothing, so she'll stay warm enough. I'd imagine it's to the left. No, don't run. Do not run. Look at this. Just love the ocean. It's so beautiful. I don't see any tide pools though. Walking over to those rocks to see if there's tide pools. I don't see any tide pools here. Supposedly this was the beach with tide pools, but we did come when the tide's kind of high, so maybe they're all covered up. What do you see? Oh yeah. Okay, so here's some tide pools. Just some little ones. Water's coming in. All sea anemones. Careful, girls. water just carved it out. Let's go. Matthew, come on. Before you get stranded. I think that about does it for us. It's been a full day. Now we got to drive back 3 hours, get some dinner in there somewhere, but it's been a fun adventure. An adventure for sure. All right, tomorrow's another day.
Are we there yet?